Hey guys, my name is Brett Womack, and this is my remote teaching video. Today, for this lesson, I will be talking about multiplying by nines and a trick that you can do in order to help your future students become better at multiplying by the number nine. So, for my lesson, this is for third grade. It's about a 15-minute lesson. I have the standards all written out, and I will upload those so that you are able to look at that. My learning theory method for this course is the learning theory for this lesson will be multiplying by nines and the trick that goes along with it. There will also be technology involved in the lesson to show students other ways to multiply by 9. For the lesson today, we will not be doing the technology. The learning objective, the student will identify and explain how to multiply by nines using the trick they formulate in the lesson. My assessments, I will have a pre-assessment and a post-assessment. I will have a 1-minute timed multiplication, and then at the end, I will do the same test to see if they can do better the second time. I am doing the same test because the pre-test will be all multiplication by the number 9, and then the post-test will be the same thing, and they can use the trick they learned to help with their post-test. Just some prerequisite knowledge. The teacher should have a strong understanding on how to multiply by 9, and the teacher needs to know the tricks that are out there to help the student learn an easier way to multiply by 9. Okay? The student needs to be able to multiply the numbers, and if they need, they have their numbers table in order to help them multiply. A real quick vocabulary review. The vocabulary words that I chose for this lesson were multiply, product, and factor. You can use those same ones or you can use different ones, whatever you would prefer. Multiply, increase, or cause to increase greatly in number or quantity. The product refers to the result of one or more multiplications. And the factor, a number or quantity that when multiplied with another produces a given number or expression. The materials that you're going to need for this lesson, obviously that trick that I'm going to teach you here in a little bit, a whiteboard and markers. For the remote teaching part, you can have students write these problems down and they can show it to you via webcam, and then just pencil and paper to do some practice problems with. As far as the learning activities for this lesson, I've kind of already talked about it. The pre and post assessment, we'll watch a YouTube clip, and then we will go into the lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the trick that I have to counting by nines. Let me get my whiteboard here. So what you can do with your kids is you can have them write the problem 9 times 5 equals. Okay, so have them write it just like this. Okay, and instead of counting by fives 9 times, an easier way is that you are going to point to the number 5. You say, all right, kids, point to the number 5 and subtract this 5 by 1. Okay, so 5 minus 1 we know is 4. So we know that 4 is the beginning number in our answer. Okay, now the second step, we have to figure out how many can we add to the number 4 to equal that number. Okay, well, 4 plus 5 equals 9, so I know my answer is 45. And then to check it, this number plus this number adds up to 9. Okay, so let's do another one. little bit harder. 9 times 7. Okay, you can show them that, and then you can walk them through the step again, or they can try it on their own. Okay, we look at this number right here. Okay, and we say, what is 7 minus 1? Okay, that's 6. So I know that my answer is somewhere in the 60s. Okay, and then I figure out 6 plus what gives me 9, and they say 3. Okay, my answer is 63. This 6 plus this 3 equals 9, and I'm good to go. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do 9 times 8. At this point, it should be getting a little bit easier for your students. You could have them try this one on their own, or you can do it one more time with them. When you do your pre-assessment and your post-assessment, you can do a lot of 9 times 1, 9 times 2. Those are the easier ones, but when you get up to the 6, 7, 8s, even the 9, when it gets a little bit tougher, okay, you can have them do the trick that I'm showing you today. So again, we're going to have them look at the second number, 8. What do we do here? You're right, we subtract 1 from the 8 and get 7. Okay, 7 plus what gives me this 9 right here? 2, you're right. Okay, 7 plus 2 equals 9, so I know I have it right, so 9 times 8 equals 72. So that is the trick that I have learned for this lesson. This is an easy trick that you can work with your future students on in the classroom. Easier than just saying, all right, we're going to count by 6s 9 times, or we're going to count by 9s 6 times. This one kind of gives them an easier subtract 1 that gives me the first number of my answer, and then count up to 9, and that will give me my second number. So hope you enjoyed this lesson. I look forward to looking at some of your others. Thank you.